Hello guys, welcome to Ramta Solutions. Welcome to your grade 12 trigonometry past paper series. Today's past paper is from the May-June examination that was written in 2023. Without any waste of time, let's get to the questions. So, trigonometry normally starts at question 5. Okay, it normally starts at question 5, as is the case in this paper. So, let's see now. 5.1, we are digging in. No time wasting. Without using a calculator, simplify the following expression to a single trigonometry ratio. This is 1 minus sine negative angle theta multiplied by cos 90 degrees plus theta all over cos theta minus 360 degrees, right? Now, here's the thing. When you are doing such questions, you guys remember, all students take coffee, the cast diagram, all right? You guys remember the cast diagram, right? Come on, buddy. Okay, I have to remove him. So you guys remember the cast diagram. All students take coffee. And again, you do remember that here we're dealing with 90 degrees minus, and here we're dealing with 90 degrees plus and 180 degrees minus. Here we are dealing with 180 degrees plus, and then in this quadrant we're dealing with 360 degrees minus. Right? Perfect. Now let's proceed. We then say 1, negative angle of sine will be negative. So negative times that negative, or maybe let me do this, negative times negative sine theta. Okay, then cos in the 90 plus. 90 plus is the second quadrant. Cosine is negative. And because this is 90 degrees, cosine has to change to sine. And this becomes sine theta. Okay, so negative sine theta. This is what cos 90 degrees plus theta becomes. It becomes negative sine theta over this. You are not used to it in this way. You are used to the angle first. So let's try it in this way. It's totally up to you, or otherwise I can show you here. So we simplify it. Cos theta minus 360 degrees. It can be cos, take negative as a common factor, open bracket, 360 degrees minus theta, isn't it? Look at it. Negative times negative is, negative times positive is negative. Negative times negative is positive. As you can see, negative angle of cosine is positive. So this becomes cos 360 degrees minus theta. So let's represent this as 360 degrees minus theta. Guys, even if you write this step here, there's nothing wrong. Okay, so let's go now. Now, this is 1. Negative times negative is positive, times negative is negative. So this is 1 minus sine times sine is sine square. 1 minus sine square theta over cos. Now what are we looking at? We're looking at cos in the 360 minus. This is the quadrant. It is positive. So this becomes cos theta. Okay. This is cos theta. Happy? Perfect. Now, looking at this guy, 1 minus sine square theta. You guys remember that cos square theta plus sine square theta is equal to 1, isn't it? Now, what does this look like? Ooh, if we say cos square theta, can't we say it is equal to 1 minus sine square theta? We can say that, right? So what is this? This is cos square theta all over cos theta. Okay, all over cos theta. All right? Now, what is this? Cos square theta over cos theta becomes cos theta. One of the cosines are cancelled. Right? So this is cos theta. This whole expression is cos theta. Okay? Then we are good. Remember, guys, 1 mark, 1 minute. This question was worth 5 marks. We did it in less than 5 marks. And that's how you should roll. Okay? Perfect. Let me remove these things because really I'm not gonna be in need of the lines. All right, Now 5.2, remember guys, if you are using a mobile device, please rotate your screen. Now, they are saying 5.2.1, given that cos 20 degrees is equal to P. Without using a calculator, write each of the following in terms of P. So we will say, okay, 5.2.1, we don't even need to use a diagram. Let's see. Cos 200 degrees is equal to, cos 200 degrees is in which quadrant? It's in the third quadrant. This is where we work with 180 degrees plus 200 minus 180 degrees is 20, isn't it? It is 20. Therefore, cos in the 180 minus is positive, right? So this is negative cos 20 degrees. However, remember the instruction. When you see, hold on guys, when you see cos, okay, when you see cos 20, you see P. So our answer is negative P. All right, perfect. 5.2 let's see, 5.2.2, we are given sine negative 70. I'm not sure as yet if we still need to use the diagram, but I don't think so. Sine negative 70 degrees. So what is this? This negative angle of sine will become negative sine 70 degrees. There is something that I know about cosine. This sine 70, I know I can say it is 90 degrees minus, what is 90 minus 70? It is 20. Isn't it, guys? It is 20, right? Good. Now, what is sine, first and first, sine in the 90 minus. Remember, 90 minus is the first quadrant. It's positive, right? Cool. It's positive, so this means the negative remains as it is. But now, because this is 90, sine must change to cosine. So it will become cos, what? 20 degrees. Now, we just calculated this. It is negative P, isn't it? Perfect. Now, let's go. You see now, we were able to finish this in less than 4 minutes. Imagine all of them, we were able to finish them in less than 4 minutes. That's how you roll in your exam. Okay? Perfect. Now, 5.2.3. 5.2.3. Remember, guys, you had here you have cos, you have sine 10. Okay, you have sine 10. You need to ask yourself sine 10. Sine 10, and we also have sine 20, cos 20 degrees. Now I'm using the diagram because I don't want to make mistakes. 20 degrees. We had cos 20. So what is this? Remember, cos 20 degrees is similar to saying, they said it's P. This is similar to saying it's over 1. Cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent is P, hypotenuse is 1. All right? Now, do you know what we say? What we say is, this one, even if I don't use Pythagoras theorem, but to be honest, we don't even need to use this diagram, but using Pythagoras theorem, r squared equals x squared plus y squared. Of course, it's Pythagoras, but to be honest, we don't need to use this triangle because it's straightforward. Okay, this is p squared plus y squared. This is 1 minus p squared equals y squared. Therefore, y is plus minus 1 minus p squared. We can conclude and say y equals plus minus this guy. Okay, this is what we can do. But we really do not need this information. I will tell you now. And the reason I'm saying that, remember, we are saying cos, if you remember, cos 2x is equal to 1 minus 2 sine square x. You guys still remember that? This is a double angle. This is a single angle. Yeah, our double angle is 20 degrees. What is half of 20? It's 10. As you can see, this is 20 and 10 is half of 20. So 20 is double of 10. So we can say, to answer this question, this is just what I need you to know. Okay, this is just what I need you to know. So we will say this is cos, hear me out, cos 20 degrees is equal to 1 minus 2 sine square 10 degrees. What is cos 20 degrees? Cos 20 degrees is P. That's what they said. Whenever you see cos 20 degrees, you see P. equals 1 minus this guy here. Isn't it, guys? So what do we have? We have 2 sine squared 10 degrees equals 1 minus p. And of course, sine 10 degrees, maybe let me do it step by step. Okay, but otherwise, if you are good with it, you can just do it without worrying. So this will become, step by step, it will become sine square 10 degrees equals 1 minus p all square, all right? And then this means sine 10 degrees is plus minus 1 minus p all over 2. But because of the triangle that we're using, we can say this. It's okay. Okay, it's okay. We can say this is our answer. Okay, we can say this is our answer. Okay, we can say this is our answer, the positive one. Okay, with that being said, this is you now doing these questions 5.2. All right, now let's go to the next one. 5.3. Now 5.3, remember guys, if you are using a mobile device, please rotate your screen. 5.3, they say determine without the use or without using a calculator the value of, let's see, this is cos A plus 55 degrees, cos A plus 10 degrees plus sine A plus 55 degrees, and then what? Sine A plus 10 degrees. Now this, when I look at it, it reminds us cos. Remember, we have this guy. Cos A minus cos B will be cos A cos B plus sine A sine B. Guys, you do not need to cram these things. They are provided for you in the formula sheet. Okay? Now let's see. We do have this expression given. Does represent this, right? So we are going to say, okay, this therefore means we are going to say equal to. This, guys, is just a reminder. So let me just circle it off. It's just a reminder for you. So this becomes cos. Hold on. This is minus, okay? It will be cos A minus, sorry, A plus 55 degrees. It's like I'm saying, this part here is your A, and this part here is your B. Especially, sorry, this one here is your B. Okay, so we say A plus 55 minus, what is the B? It is A plus 10. So I'm going to put it in a bracket. A plus 10, close. Okay, what is this? This is A, as you can see, A minus A. Can you guys see that? A minus A totally out. Then what else do we have? 55 minus 10, it becomes 45, right? It becomes 45. Now the square root of 45, if you like, you start here, say 0, and then you're going to say 1, 2, 3. So you start here 0, 1, 2, 3. Let me reduce your bit, buddy. 4, okay? And then again, start from the bottom, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you put square roots, square root on all of them, square roots on all of them, square roots on all of them, square roots on all of them. Should remember the distance of these lines will be 2 units. Okay, so this is for 30 degrees, this is for 45 degrees, and this is for 60 degrees. So when they say equals 45 degrees, you go to, and by the way, these are the points x and y, x and y. Cos 45 is x over r. Remember, this is the hypotenuse. So you go to 45. What is the x? Root 2. So your answer is simply root 2 over 2. Remember, they said without using a calculator. Okay, it is root 2 over 2. Happy? That is your answer. So 5.3, you are good. Okay, 5.3, you are good. All right. I know sometimes they can even give you 1 over root 2. They can even give you 1 over root 2, but it's okay. This is it, guys. Okay? This is it. Proceeding. 5.4. Let's see now. 5.4. Remember, we are checking the time. We must be done with this question in less than 28 minutes. And so far, we've worked on this paper at about, we are now on 15th minute. So let's see. Question 5.4.1, they say prove the identity. The one that seems we can work with is the left-hand side. It'll be, or it was, or it is, cos 2x plus sine 2x minus cos square x all over sine x minus 2 cos x, right? So what we are going to do here is this. This cos 2x, maybe because I do see we have some cos square x as well, maybe we should simplify this to, let's say, it'll be cos square x minus sine square x. Remember, it's your double angle of cosine. And this, what is it? It's a double angle of sine. What is it? It is 2 sine x cos x. Remember, guys, these are given in your formula sheet. Minus cos square x all over sine x minus 2 cos x. Let's see now. Interesting. This guy cancels with this guy, right? What are we left with? I see a common factor here. I don't know about you, but I see a common factor here. Do you guys see it? And because I see a common factor, I also see that I have some sine square and I have some 2 sine whatever. So how about I say my common factor is -2. Let me add, not -2, but negative sine. I'm going to say my common factor is negative sine, okay? Negative sine x. What am I left with if I took one of the sides? I'm left with a positive sine x and then a -2 cos x all over sine x minus 2 cos x. As you can see now, this guy is cancelling with this guy, isn't it? This guy is cancelling with this guy. However, there's no need for that. Okay. However, there's no need for that. So we are good. These things of cancellation, guys, are not necessary. You don't have to really be doing this, okay? Now, this tells us we can therefore say we have negative sine x. And what is this? It is indeed equal to the right-hand side. We were able to prove this, okay? We were able to prove this, okay? Perfect. Now, 5.4.2, prove, determine the value of, what am I looking at? Okay, they say determine the value of this guy. The value of this guy. Okay, the value of this guy, he's to be honest, he's interesting, right? He's interesting. I do not really know how we are going to go about him. I really do not know how we are going to go about him. But, and the reason I'm saying that is simply because he looks like he's what we had. He looks like he's what we had earlier, right? He looks like he's what we had earlier at 5.4.1. But he's dodgy, man. He's dodgy. However, I don't mind. I will repeat it, okay? I will repeat it because I do see the denominator is changed, right? The denominator is changed, like really changed, right? And it's okay. Let's proceed. So we'll take it and say, you are cos 2x plus sine 2x minus cos square x all over all over -3 sine square x plus 6 sine x cos x. Guys, I want to show you something here, okay? I want to show you something here. When you look at this equation here, it looks like it is the one we had here at 5.4.1, but the denominator was multiplied with -3 sine x. I don't know if you guys agree with me. It looks like it was multiplied by, the denominator was multiplied by -3 sine x, right? So I should therefore say this is basically 1 over -3 sine x multiplied by, hear me out, I'm going to write everything here so you will see, cos 2x plus sine 2x minus cos 2x all over sine x minus 2 cos x. I don't know if you guys now agree with me. You multiply this with this. Look at this. Negative sine x times sine x, it will be negative 3 sine square x. And then negative sine x times negative 2 cos x, it will be positive 6 sine x cos x. Now what I am saying is that, guys, you were able to prove that this guy is negative sine x, isn't it? You were able to prove that this guy is negative sine x. Therefore, we can conclude and say this is not negative, brother. We can therefore conclude and say this is 1 over sine 3, because check this out. Come on, buddy. Okay, we can now say, maybe let me erase this so I can go to the next page. So we can say this then becomes negative sine x over negative 3 sine x. Can you see it now? What is this? This is simply 1 over 3. Happy? This is simply 1 over 3. All right, perfect. Now let's go to 5.5. Let's go to 5.5. So 5.5, what do we have? 5.5, what do we have? We have 4 times 4x is equal to 4 cos negative 4 cos x. 5.4.1, without using a calculator, show that sine 4x is the only solution to this. This is very interesting, guys. So we had 3 tan 4x equals negative 2 cos 4x. Wow, I'm not expecting this, but it's okay. We know that tangent is sine over cosine, isn't it? So this is sine 4x over cos 4x is equal to negative 2 cos what? Negative 2 cos 4x, isn't it? Now, it seems like we can say we have 3 sine 4x, sorry about that, is equal to negative 2 cos square 4x. Okay, it's negative 2 cos square 4x, right? Now, we are not done. I see here we have cos square 4x. Come on now. We have been doing maths for some time now, for 3 years, guys. So what is this? Now we know. If I see this, there's a sign somewhere there. So I can say this is 1 minus sine square 4x, isn't it? Now what is this? This is 3 sine 4x equals negative 2 plus 2 sine square 4x. Okay, 0 equals 2 sine square 4x minus 3 sine 4x minus 2. Now we can solve this and say, you are 2 sine 4x minus, let me leave a space for now, and you are sine 4x minus, leave a space for now. It has to be 2 and 1, but this has to be positive. How is that? Happy? When you look at this, this is factorization. Okay, so we are good to go. Now let's see. So here we have, let me say we have sine 4x equals negative half, and then sine 4x equals positive 2. It's not possible. So I'm just going to let you know already that it's not possible. So we stop here. Okay. Remember what did they ask us? They said we must show that it is the only solution. So yes, sine 4x is indeed negative 0,5. Remember, negative half is 0,5 or negative 0,5. Okay? Happy? Perfect. Now, let's see now. 5.5.2. 5.5.2. Hence, determine the general solution of this guy. So when they say the general solution of this guy, guys, this whole expression, we were able to show that it is this. So we don't have to waste our time. We will simply say it is sine 4x is equal to negative 0.5. Now, what is our reference angle? Our reference angle, remember, it's sine inverse of 0.5. Ignore the negative. What is this? This is 30 degrees. Okay, this is 30 degrees. For those that are struggling with general solutions, I'm going to do this for you. When you look at this expression, sine 4x is a negative value. Where is sine negative? Sine is only negative in the third and fourth quadrant. So I will start with third quadrant. Okay, I will start with third quadrant. In the third quadrant, this is 4x. Be careful. In the third quadrant, we are working with 180 plus. So this is 180 degrees plus our reference angle, which is 30, plus 360 degrees k, where k is an element of an integer. Okay, so this then becomes k equals 210 degrees plus 360 degrees k. All right, now 210 divided by 4, let's get it. 210 divided by 4 is 52,5. Okay, so what is this? X is 52,5 degrees plus 360 divided by 5, it is 72. So it is plus 72 degree K. Happy? Perfect. So this is for the third quadrant. Let's look at the fourth quadrant. For the fourth quadrant, okay, for the fourth quadrant, remember reduction formula for the fourth quadrant is 360 degrees minus. So it is 360 degrees minus our reference angle plus 360 degrees K, where K is an element of an integer. Can we do this? Okay, so this is 4x is 360 degrees minus 30 is 330 degrees plus 360 degrees K. Okay, so 330 divided by, I think I said 5 the previous time. Did I? Was it 5? Yeah, I've been saying I said 5. This is 4. This is 4. So 210 divided by 4, all right? 210 divided by 4 is 52,5. We are okay. And then 360 divided by 4 is not this, it's 90. It's 90. My mistake, it's 90. It's 90 degrees. Okay? So let's fix it here. 330 divided by 4. Oh boy. 330 divided by 4 is 82.8. So this is 82.8 degrees. 360 divided by 4 is 90. Right? So this is your general solution. Okay, this is your general solution. So as you can see, we are done with this question in exactly 28 minutes. But remember, had it not been the explanations and stuff, we would be shorter, right? It would be shorter. And this goes for you in your exam. You're not explaining to anyone. You will be writing, having fun. So you will be taking a shorter period. Okay, perfect. So these are your general solutions. Okay, so question 5, we are done. Now we are going to attempt question 6, my favorite questions, except when it asks me to draw. Question 6. Let's see, 6.1. 6.1. Question 6. In the diagram below, the graph of f of x is equal to tan x minus 45 degrees is drawn for x is an element of negative 90 degrees to positive 80 degrees or positive 180 degrees, all included. Right? I write down the period of f. The period of f is simply 180 degrees because the coefficient of x is 1. So it's simply 180 degrees. Right? It's simply 180 degrees. Okay. This is your normal tangent. As you can see, distance between, how you know it from a graph, distance between two asymptotes is your period. Okay. Distance between two adjacent asymptotes is your period. Okay. 135 minus 45, it'll give you 180. Okay, 6.2. Let's see. So this one we must be done at 41. Yeah, 41. Okay, so let's see. So draw the graphs of this guy for the interval. Okay, so not gonna be that fancy. It's cos 2x. Okay, I understand. So it'll be like this. I'm gonna say I need to start him 90 minus 45, 0, 45, 90, 135, and then 180. This is 1, this is 2, this is 1, this is 2. Okay, so for this guy here, he had asymptotes. Remember guys, they will be giving you the answer book, so you're not gonna struggle like me. And please make sure that you draw these things nicely. But the good thing is that the scale here, the answer sheet, the graph book for your answer sheet will be to scale, so you won't make mistakes. Okay, so let me draw this quickly. The 90 is at 1, so and then this one, and then this one is here, so it's here, now turn around and poof. Okay, it's gonna be like, okay, and then okay, then I'm gonna change the color for this one that we want to draw. I'm gonna change the color. Let me make it red. So it's gonna be like this. Oh, oops. Yes, it's gonna be like this. Yes, it's gonna be like this, and then 90, and then and then So here is it. Okay, remember guys, you will be drawing it perfectly because your answer book will be giving you a perfect graph paper. So they say on the grid given in the answer book, show all intercepts with the axis. Here are they, the intercepts with the axis, here are they. So oops, so this is minus 45 and 0, 45 and 0, 135 and 0. Okay, oops, and this one is 0 and -1. It's important. And the maximum points, so okay, we are okay with this. And this one is 90 and 1. Yes, this one is 90 and 1. Okay. And this one is -90 and 1. Okay, they said maximum or minimum as well. So what is this? This is sorry, it's 180, it's not negative. So it's negative, oops, it's 180 and -1. Okay, it's fine, even if, but this is how we will be getting our marks. Okay, this is how we will be getting our marks. Okay, so we are good to go. Now, okay, now 6.3 says write down the range of G. The range of G, by the way, G guys was the red one here. G was the red one here. Right? So the range of G, this is your normal cosine graph. So what is it? Y is an element of -1 included. Of course, 2 +1 included. Okay, as you can see, its minimum Y value is -1 and it exists at that, meaning it touches that. Its maximum is +1 and it's like this. Okay, there are those that like it in this way. How do you write it? Others like it in this way. And oops, not X. Others like it in this way. They say Y is greater or equal to -1, but less or equal to 1. This is the range, right? Range is a Y value. Thank you. 6.4, the graph of G is shifted 45 degrees to the left to form the graph of H. What does it mean? It means, guys, H of X is G of X, but G of X shifted 45 degrees to the left. So it means we must say, moving to the left, we must say it's X plus 45 degrees. Okay, what is G of X? If you guys remember, G of X was negative cos 2. What is X? You put X plus 45 degrees. This becomes negative cos, open bracket, 2x plus 90 degrees. As you can see, this 90, guys, is positive. So cos in the 90 plus quadrant, cos in the 90 plus quadrant, is it positive or negative? It is negative, isn't it? It is negative, right? Cos in the 90 plus quadrant is negative. And because of that negative, this then becomes negative times negative. Our answer is, before I proceed, and because of the 90, cosine has to change. What does it change to? It changes to sine. Therefore, our answer is positive sine 2x. This is it. This is the new graph of h, which is in its simplest form. Okay. All right. Perfect. Now, let's then head to question 6.5. Question 6.5 says, using the graphs, determine the values of x in the interval. Hold on. In the interval negative 90, guys. It's important to note this. X is negative 90 included to positive 90 included. Okay. 6.5.1. Where is this guy? F of x. Okay, we don't have to worry. F of x is greater than positive 1. Where is it? Here is it. You see what is happening here? This is when x is greater than, is greater than 90 degrees, but less than negative 90. Bear with me, negative 90, okay? Negative 90. Be careful, negative 90. So this is when x is greater than negative 90, but less than 45, negative 45, sorry. Negative 45 degrees, right? Less than negative 45 degrees. Okay, negative 45 degrees. Happy? Perfect. Now, proceeding, we go into 6.5.2. So, we're stopping it here because as you look to the left of this point, it is only in this region. And then as you move to the left of the asymptote here, for the negative 45, they are less than 1. They are not above 1. They are less than 1. And they said we must end here. Okay. They said we must end here. So we're not going to include this region. Okay. Perfect. Oh, I like this question. Cos 2x minus 1. So this is 2 cos x minus 1 is greater than 0. Okay. So what is this? This, cos 2 cos, come on, buddy. 2 cos 2x minus 1. So this is 2 cos 2x is greater than 1. What is this? Cos 2x is greater than half. You did not plot, okay? You did not plot cos 2x, but rather you plotted negative cos 2x. So dividing, so hear me out. I'm just going to write this. Dividing by negative 1 throughout. Okay, dividing by negative 1 throughout, I want you to see something. You will have negative cos 2x. Because you divided by negative, it will change direction. It will no longer be greater than, but less than. What? You divided by negative throughout, so it's less than half. What does this tell you? This is your g of x. So now this means g of x is less than half. Okay, if you guys recall, g of x is less than half. I'm just going to do something here. G of x is less than half. Let me go to the previous page perhaps. G of x is less than half. Half must be 60 degrees, right? Normally. But for this particular one, it is 30 degrees. Okay, it is 30 degrees. Remember, you will have drawn this thing to scale. But I'm going to show you why I'm saying 30 degrees. So this will be x. What is it? It will be x is greater than negative 30 degrees, but less than positive 30 degrees. Okay. So I'm going to show you shortly. Okay. I'm going to show you shortly. So this is 30. If you were to substitute, for example, say cos 2 times 30, right? Remember, this was your negative. Negative cos 2 times 30. you will get negative half. Again, if you say negative cos 2 times negative 30, you will still get negative half. Do you see this? You'll still get cos negative half. Now you have answered the question. The question said it must be lower than negative half. And indeed, this region, it's lower than negative half. Okay? It's lower than negative half. So we are done with this question. And of course, we're done before the 41st minute. Okay, before the 41st minute. Now, let me add something. When you get things like this, you can do this, guys. If perhaps you doubt them, you can say, hold on, let me say cos 2x equals half. Okay, the return style. You will say 2x equals cos inverse of half. Because this is 60 degrees, right? But what is x? This therefore implies x is 30 degrees. You see, x equals 30 degrees. Then you are good to go. Somebody wants to attack us. Okay. And we are good to go. Okay. Perfect. All right. Moving on. Let's go. Now, let's now attempt question 7. Let's now attempt question 7. So this, we must be done in 8 minutes. I would like to be done in 8 minutes, but even if we're not done in 8 minutes, it's okay. Because this I know we need to explain. So in the diagram, A, B, and C are points in the same horizontal plane. I see that. And then, what is this? D is a point directly above C. Okay. That is, DC is perpendicular to AC. Okay. I see perpendicular. Ooh. It is given that angle ACB is 100 degrees. I see you, buddy. Angle CAD is 30 degrees. I see you. AD is 20 units. I see you. BC is 8 units. I see you. Now, calculate the length of AC. Cool, 7.1. 7.1 AC. We first ask ourselves, where is AC? Here is AC. And we have this side here, which is hypotenuse. And we have this side here, which is adjacent to this guy. So we'll say in triangle DCA, okay, doesn't matter, in triangle DCA, we will say we have cos 30 degrees equals what? What is this? You said we must say AD. Okay, doesn't matter. So what is adjacent? Adjacent is AC. They call them AC. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for AC. And then we have hypotenuse, which is AD. That's fine, which is AD. Right? It's fine. No worries. So what is this? Cos 30 degrees is equal, AD cos 30 degrees is equal to AC. So what is AD? AD is 30. What is cos 30? It is root 3 over 2. All right? It is root 3 over 2. Isn't it? Isn't it, guys? Is it 30 or 20? Oh, it's 20. All right. It's 20. Thank you. It's 20. All right. Now you can take out your calculators. Therefore, we can say AC is 10 root 3. 10 root 3. What is 10 root 3? 10 root 3 is 17,32. Right? 17,32 units. Because they didn't give us any other unit measurement. They just said units. So it's 17,32 units. Okay. 7.1.2. 7.1.2. Now we are looking for AB. Hold on. We have AC and we also have BC. We want AB. Come on, we're using cosine rule. So what are we going to say? We're going to say AB squared equals, we're going to say BC, right? BC squared plus AC squared minus 2 times BC's times AC times which angle? Times angle ACB. Right? Times cos angle ACB. Right? Times cos angle ACB. Right? Cos angle ACB. ACB is this angle here. Okay. We are good to go now. So let's substitute. What is AB? We do not know as yet. What is BC? It is 8. That's what they gave us. Now, what is AC? We just said it's 17,32 in 7.1.1 minus 2 times 8 times 17,32 times cos. What is angle ACB? It is 100 degrees. Cos 100 degrees. Okay. So we are in grade 12. We don't need to be writing the individual answers for all of these. We're just going to say 8 squared directly plus 17,32 squared minus 2 times 8 times 17,32 times cos 100. Then we are good. All right. Times cos 100. What is this? AB squared is 412,10,3783. Okay. Now find the square root of this guy. The square root of our answer is 20,30. All right. So this is 20,30 units. And we are fine. So we found AB. Okay. We found AB. We are now fine. We have all our marks. Okay. Perfect. Now let's see. 7.2. 7.2. It is further given that angle ABD. Where is it? Angle ABD. Okay, it's this angle here, right? ABD. Oh, okay, cool. It's this angle here. Angle ABD is equal to 73.4 degrees. So now they say we must calculate the size of angle ADB. Whoops. Size of angle ADB. All right, guys, we're not going to worry. What we're going to do, it seems like here we must be using sine rule. Okay, we must be using sine rule. They gave us this guy. They said this guy is 73.4 degrees. We just calculated AB. We said he's 20,30 units. And we have AD. What is it? He is 20 units. Trust me, we use sine rule. Okay, what do we say? We are looking for the size of that guy. So we're going to say sine. Okay, we're going to say sine angle ADB. Okay, which one? It's this one here. Okay, angle ADB. Which side is opposite ADB? It's AB. That's the sine opposite A. This angle ADB. And then is equal to sine angle ABD. Angle ABD. Which side is opposite angle ABD? Angle ABD is this one here. The side opposite it is AD. Okay, is AD. They thought they got us, but look at us now. So what is this? AB is 20,30. Or let's just do this. Let's just do this. I think let's just do it. 20,30 equals sine 73.4 degrees over 20, isn't it? So I'm gonna say this will then become, I'm gonna say 20 times sine 73.4 over, not 20,30, 20,30. So this is sine angle ADB is equal to 0.972697413. Then angle ADB, right? Then angle ADB is inverse of this. By now you know that it's sine inverse. So sine inverse of our answer, what is it? Sine inverse of our answer, what do we get? 76.58. So this is 76.58 degrees. Okay. So angle ADB is 76.58 degrees. Okay. So this is how you do these questions. This is how you attempt them. Remember, guys, make the best of your time. Ensure that you don't spend more than the time allocated. It's better for you if you can do it in half the time that you are expecting to finish it. But please do not over spend time on one question. If you're struggling with a question, guys, try to move on. Again, try to write faster. Okay, because you want to finish the whole paper. Okay, so with that being said, guys, it's a wrap. And remember to follow us on your favorite social media platforms. Ramta Solutions. And you can also visit our website, www.ramtasolutions.co.za. Okay. And if you're looking for a tutor on the very same website, you can send us an email, or you can fill in a form, a contact form, or, there are many ways to contact us, guys. Okay. And because you're watching on YouTube, I hope you will subscribe, like, and share the video with others. Listen, all the best with your examinations. So, bye-bye.